Good morning. It's fancy coffee time. How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. I had one of the best weekends I've had in so long. So, Friday night, we went to class, got a nice little workout in. Saturday, woke up, went to yoga, and then step class. Got 2 nice workouts in. And then Saturday afternoon, we went, where did we go? What did we do? Oh, my friend Erica and I, Mama Loves Macros, we went to Beauty and Bungee at Twisted Fitness. I'm gonna microwave my milk and syrup. And we need some milk for an espresso. Or water. Well, do not put milk in that, Linda. Don't you dare. Got a busy day today, so we're gonna brew a cup of coffee and a shot of espresso into this. Because it sounds like a good idea. Start with the espresso. So we went to Beauty and Bungee, had an absolute blast. That was at Twisted Fitness. I am gonna be hosting a couple of parties there on February 1st. It's a bungee workout, very low impact. So if you're somebody who struggles with chronic pain of any form, well, not of any form, but like chronic pain, arthritis, joints, things like that, this is the workout for you, okay? You're attached to a bungee and it relieves the pressure on your knees, on your legs, on your back, all of that, and it's just a really good time. So I'm hosting a couple of workouts there on February 1st, and when I get that all organized, we're gonna have a custom playlist and everything, y'all. We're also gonna have lunch that day, okay? So that's February 1st. Also, after Beauty and Bungee, me and Erica, my husband and her husband, we went out to Vietnamese kitchen for their pho. Oh my God, their pho is so good. And then yesterday was a jam-packed day. Oh, also, I got matching tattoos with Mama Loves Macros. It says you get to with a little dumbbell or barbell. That's a barbell, not a dumbbell. And I love it because it's by putting that on my body, I'm reminding myself right above my dad's tattoo that I get to. He didn't get to because he didn't believe in himself. I get to because I believe in me. Okay? So, yesterday, Sod Billy showed up to my house. And Mama Loves Macros showed up to my house. And we went with Maddie from the Brinery and Jess from Saging Space. We went to Saging Space because yesterday was 111, right? Do you know what 111 is? I didn't know what 111 was. 111 is Manifestation Day. It's the day that you release the things that you're no longer carrying and you manifest and bring in the energy that you want to take into the rest of your year. So we went out there. And when I tell you, what a beautiful day it was. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so blessed with amazing people in my life. You know, like I have my best friend TJ, I have my husband, and then I have my coach and Breadsies, and I found my people, you know? And I'm so grateful because yesterday there were tears and laughter and so much love and support and positivity. And you know, I used to surround myself with people who were working hard to make shit happen, right? And what I didn't realize was a lot of those people I was like surrounding myself with, working hard to make shit happen, they weren't afraid of screwing people over in the process to make it happen, right? And I was one of those people, unfortunately. But I've aligned myself with people now that are working on, I wish I could turn this thing on and froth that foam in there, but I ain't trying to do all that. Now I've aligned myself with people who are working on all of those things, but they're working on it from a stage of self-love, self-development, personal growth. You know, we're chasing empires, but the empires we're chasing is the empire in our mind of self-love, self-belief, and teaching others how to do it. And I did my vision board yesterday. I'm so happy with how it came out. Hold on, I'll show you. Because that's what yesterday was at Saging Space. It was a vision board and manifestation thing, okay? So, my vision board, I've got some stuff on the back. There is a little affirmation here. And it says, I trust in the timing of my life and allow things to unfold gracefully. And then some other personal notes for me. But this is my vision board for 2026. This is so great. Okay, so the things that I released, the 2 things that I released are fear of imperfection and self-doubt, because those have held me back. Last year, I focused a lot on my journey, sobriety, my mental health, and I feel like I did really great with that, right? Like I I'm still putting the work in, okay? I'm still putting the work in, but if I look at Desiree a year ago to Desiree now, she is just grown by leaps and bounds. So for this vision board for this year, I really want to focus on trusting timing, feeding my inner child, letting the imagination of 5-year-old Desi, who had her childhood stolen from her, letting that imagination thrive a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because who are we before our fears kick in? Who are we before life takes a hold of us and traumatizes us, and then we become the shaped and molded version of what everybody else needed us to be? Who are we? That's who I want to find. I want to find that 5-year-old Desiree who had all the imagination in the world, who loved coloring, who loved playing with bugs, who loved doing things, who loved, just loving me. It was stolen from me. So in 2026, I'm giving that girl everything she needs back. And my way to get there is going to be to follow this vision board. It says the middle part, which is like my most important part, says there's not a lot of fun in trying to be perfect. Fear of imperfection. And I'm feeding my inner child. So I want to have fun. Trying to be perfect isn't going to have fun. Okay? I want to learn to listen to my intuition more. This one down here is a beautiful one that says I am intuitive. I really need to learn to listen to my intuition more because I second guess myself. Why? Because people pleasing. And the decision I know I would make, I struggle with making because I know it's going to upset someone. Yeah. Breathe. That's a big thing. I get so overwhelmed, overstimulated. Slow down and savor a fresh start. I really feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm really at the beginning of something great, The Comeback Kid is like the title that goes up at the top. That's like the title of I already put a hole in it because I had to hang it on my wall. Yeah, The Comeback Kid, we're bringing her back. Better than ever. It takes time to be an icon when you are different. Remember that. Don't compare yourself to others. Get your steps in from a marathon. Rest. This one is really important to me. You have a lot more power than you think. And I don't give myself credit for that all the time. Health is wealth. This one I found, I loved it. I am wealthy up here at the top because I'm very wealthy. I'm not rich financially, but I'm very, very, very wealthy in all other things. And, I want to focus on meditation. Make your next move your masterpiece. That one means a lot to me, and I'm going to tell you why. I found that in a magazine like a month or so ago. And so many people are asking me for a cookbook. So many people are asking me for a cookbook. I want to show you something. I already have a couple. Actually, I have 3. Okay, I have 3 cookbooks. I don't think anybody knows the stress and pressure I was under to produce cookbooks. Okay, this one specifically is the most emotional cookbook I've ever written in my life. There's a lot of really hard stories in here that I decided to share. What a lot of people don't understand about this cookbook, and specifically, I was drunk the entire time I wrote this. I was under a deadline, I was under pressure, and I legitimately would fill a big bucket with 8% White Claw surges and ice and sit at my kitchen table and get pounded and write this book, okay? So, a lot of people are asking me for a cookbook, and a few years ago, before I even started social media, so many people had told me I should write a story about my life just because of everything I'd overcome, and so I started writing in my phone app, my notes app. Well, it wasn't notes, it was Samsung. And I had 9 chapters of my story written, and then I switched from Samsung to iPhone. I lost the whole thing. And I was like, I can do it. I'm just not gonna do it. So then I write the cookbooks, and I had 3 of them. And there was a lot of, this might sound silly to some, there was a lot of trauma around producing 3 cookbooks, okay? And there's also a lot of self-doubt when it comes to those cookbooks, because those cookbooks, first of all, they're technically not published, okay? There's no ISBN number. ISBN is a number for how books are filed in the system, how they're located, things like that. So they don't have an ISBN number, so they're technically not published. There are so many errors in those cookbooks because I was drunk when I wrote them, okay? Like, there's a lot of errors. There's also a lot of errors on behalf of the company that I was working with, because basically what would happen is I would write the recipe, I would write it and send it to them, and then they would just copy and paste it into a format. And so there's parts where there's ingredients missing and recipe cut off and all this other stuff. And again, because when I was producing these cookbooks, I was an alcoholic and I have complete and total undiagnosed ADHD, which will be diagnosed probably tomorrow at my appointment. Shit, I gotta finish the assessments. Oh no, Linda, I don't wanna. Oh, shit, what were we talking about? Okay, because there's all these errors with these cookbooks, they're not something I'm proud of. So when you guys want a cookbook, I'm like, I could say easily I have some and sell some, but I'm not proud of them. I don't want to give you an inferior product. Also, I know what I deserve, okay? I deserve a company who's going to back me 100%. I deserve a company who's going to ride alongside of me and give as much to the cookbook as I am giving. I don't want to be highly pressured on it because my journey is more important for me, and I'm not going to be pressured into a cookbook to make money for someone else. That makes sense? Okay. That's like a boundary I have. I also know I'm not doing another cookbook until an actual publisher approaches me on it. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because I know how impactful my story is. I know how inspiring I am. I know the light and energy and love that I give to the world. I deserve a book tour. I deserve massive sales. I deserve to be in actual bookstores. I deserve so many things. But because I never believed in myself before, I settled for less. We will not be doing that this time around. So yes, in the future, possibility you're gonna get a cookbook, not until the right people approach me for it. And that is a firm boundary that I stand on because the emotional stuff that I went through with my last cookbooks, I remember one time, and I love this woman to death, her name is Louise. We were having a talk and I was like producing a cookbook and I just wanted to give up on it. I didn't want to do it. She said, Desiree, we believe in you. I need you to believe in yourself. And I was like, I do, but I didn't. I didn't believe in me. I obviously was sitting here getting drunk just to write a cookbook, right? And it's not that I have hard feelings or anything on that company or Louise. I love her to death. It's, they don't have the structure in their company to give me what I need. They approached me about a book not long ago and I said, well, I'm not doing it unless it's like published and worked through an editor, because if these books would have went through an editor, there would have been so many things fixed, you know? They don't have that, and they would want me to pay for the ISBN number and all this other stuff. And it's like, no, I'm not. You know, it's a boundary. I'm getting what I want this time around, and I'm not settling for less. And it's okay to do that. I know you guys want a cookbook. You will get one when the right company approaches me. Until then, just pay attention to the recipes. So there's a lot of goals on here and a lot of things that I've written down on the back that I'm truly passionate about. I am the comeback kid, honestly. Little 5-year-old Desi, she sees me now and she's like, girl, you fucking badass. And I'm like, yeah, I am. But to have financial freedom, I don't want to be rich. And I've said it, I will be rich one day, and I'm most likely gonna give it all away. Because I don't give a fuck about designer handbags. I don't give a fuck. All I need is me some good walking shoes. Okay, those are the most expensive shoes I'll probably ever buy in my life. And that's because I have severe post-traumatic arthritis in my foot. I don't want all of the things. I've never been materialistic. And the biggest thing that has held me back in this career as a social media content creator is I never want to fall into the influencer light. I don't want to be shoving links down your throat, starting a video with everybody. Okay, this is how they do it. This is how they do it. This is how they do it. Okay, this is it. This is when you know an influencer is influencing and you need to stop being a silly goose because it's all sales tactic and they're getting you with it. Okay, when they start a video with something like this and they're like, everyone has been asking me about this and this is why I got it and this is where I got it and this is why I love it, and then boom, there's a link for you. By the way, you've probably not asked me for this. Yeah, in fact, I know you haven't, because this is a little mini project from Sudbilly that I'm so scared to start. Okay, so this is her, I have to tell you about this because I'm excited, because I am going to start it. Me and Erica. Erica's going to get one, Mama Loves Macros, and we're going to do it together, and we're going to hold each other accountable on making sure we do this. This is a sprouting jar, and we could put lentils in here. We could put mung beans in here. You could put any type of like legume, right? Basically, kind of, well, maybe not all legumes. I don't know. I'd have to ask Sudbilly. But you put them in here, and you fill this with water, and you put it like this on your kitchen counter, and boom, you got bean sprouts. Boom, you have like little magical nutrient-dense sprouts that you grew on your kitchen counter. So I pulled this out yesterday so I could show Mama Loves Macros so we can do a fun little project together. the influencer, I don't want to be one of those influencers, you know? Like if I share K-tape or something that's truly going to help you, I'll give you a link for it. But I'm not here to make money off of you, okay? You're already investing your time into me. How greedy would that be if I not only wanted your time, but your money with every post I make? That's rude. I'm not coming after influencers who do it. Get your coins, boo-boo. It's not me. It's not me. Every once in a while, you guys will see a link that's shared. But it's not, I don't want to be that. I'm not that. And I can't fall into that because it's so inauthentic to me. And that's another thing right here that I put on my vision board. I think the moment that you start making all of your personal decisions based on external judgment, then you lose your authenticity. Yep, that had to go on there. Because you know how many times I've been pressured in this career to do things I don't want to do. And then I did them because I was a people pleaser. And that was Matt. Good morning, Daisy. Doofenshmirtz says hello. What you want? Good morning. I has no food for you. It's not breakfast time. You have an hour and a half for breakfast. You need to go lay back down. No, it's not breakfast time. You need to Doofenshmirtz. Go lay back down with Daddy. Come on. I have to go put her back in bed. Come on. Nope, it's bedtime. See, because if I feed them now, way before breakfast time, they're going to be turd faces and jerks way before dinner time. And I ain't dealing with it. Anyways, I forget what I was saying. Muffin. Oh, I want to be authentic to me, and I want to be true to me. And that's really, really, really important. So I've thought about a lot of things. I have a lot of things planned for this upcoming year, but I'm doing them in my timing. And I'm doing them the way that will fulfill my soul and by giving myself what I deserve and holding my boundaries on things like that. So who knows? The right publishing company approaches me and they have some amazing things, opportunities for me. Yeah, definitely. But I know I'm not going to settle for less. And that's that. So today is going to be a busy day. I think I'm going to do chicken salad today. Because I was supposed to go to Lift and Rise, which is 4:30 to 5:30 class, or 4:45 to 6. It's 2 different classes put together. I don't think I'm going to make it to Lift. Well, I know I'm not going to make it to Lift because I have therapy from 4 to 5. But I am going to make it to Rise at 5:30 and do the 5:30 to 6 workout. And then most likely go downstairs and get some time in on the treadmill. And then, yeah, it's going to be a busy week. I'm excited, but I'm not excited. Sunday is the Super Bowl competition, which is a soup competition my friend Shayla Penn is hosting. I'm really excited for that. I'm judging that with Shayla. She runs Berg Eats and Treats. Doug Heilman from the Pittsburgh Dish. He was also on the PBS cooking show, Great American Cooks. And Gretchen from Gretchen Grows Garlic. I love her. Gretchen makes my whole, her hugs are magical. I mean, I love all of them. They're all good friends of mine, but Gretchen, there's something special about her that I'm just like, oh my God, I love you to pieces. So it's going to be a busy day, and I'm going to get some journaling done. Tell me what you're grateful for today. I'm beyond grateful for Maddie and Jess and Erica and my coach and the amount of time that I spent yesterday with beautiful people. I'm grateful for that. I'm beyond grateful for my ability to see things in a bigger picture now, because that's on growth. That's on growth. And I am very grateful for my new shoes that I hope get delivered today so I can try them at class today. I got the barefoot shoes. EC Snacks, she had sent me a pair of barefoot shoes, and they're amazing. Hold on, I'll show you if I can find it. I took them out of my gym bag, so I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. Anyways, EC Snacks sent me these barefoot shoes, and they work really good during my lifts and stuff. So I bought a different pair for me to wear at the gym. And I think that's it. Oh my goodness, my eye hurts. I fell asleep with makeup on. I always do. Don't judge me. I don't care if you do. But yeah, have a wonderful day. I think we're doing Nashville hot chicken salad recipe today. And I'm also going to be editing and posting the maple sumac carrots and the Greek green bean chicken salad, because my CapCut crashed for like an entire 28 hours, and I was losing my mind because I could not edit videos. And I pay for a service. It should be reliable. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at my permanent jewelry too. I got that from Lasting Links. She was at Beauty and Bungee as well. Got a little butterfly on there for my mama. But anyways, you have a wonderful day. Get your protein in. drink your electrolyte. I already did that too. The electrolyte and creatine, I should probably tell you that. I did that off camera. Get your protein, get your electrolytes. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, doing some journaling, and then just go have a great day today. Okay, love you, bye. Let's see those fur babies.